Are you curious about the hidden factors that can affect your health and skin as you step into your late 30s and 40s? Well, let's dive deep into the strategies and reclaim your well-being and your vitality. Let's get going. But first, if you're new here, welcome. And if you've been here before, well, welcome back. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider that. Oxidative stress basically is free radicals that are active. They're called reactive oxidative species. And they just march around, these free radicals, attacking cells, changing this and that, and causing damage. They roam, because they're in your body, they roam everywhere, not just your skin, but today we are focused mainly on the skin because that is what I love to do. Getting back to what we're saying, they alter your cells and they damage them, and this can lead to cancer. And I'll tell you how. These oxidative reactive species go to the cell nucleus and they take chunks, they bite off parts, and they just react with the DNA, and they alter it. And so when your cells come to replicate and to regenerate, then you get a faulty cell because it does copy the DNA, and if it's faulty, then you're gonna have a faulty cell. And you know what that causes? Yes, of course, cancer. Let's get into the strategies. So how do we prevent these? Number one, we take antioxidants. As the name suggests, it's an antioxidant. So these oxidative reactive species causing oxidative stress, if you have an antioxidant, it cancels it out. Antioxidants actually give free electrons to these reactive oxidative species. Let's just call them free radicals, okay? So they give their electrons to the free radicals, and the free radical takes it in and it gets neutralized, it stabilizes it, it grounds it, it makes it non-reactive anymore. So foods that are rich in vitamin A, vitamin C, and vitamin E all act as antioxidants, along with selenium and zinc. When it comes to diet, a plant-based diet is great and full with antioxidants. Things like nuts, seeds, whole grains, colorful vegetables like tomatoes, carrots. These are full of antioxidants. Sweet potatoes. Polyphenols are found in berries. And these antioxidants, they go and they combat and reduce the oxidative stress. And dark chocolate. So they all work together to cancel out those free radicals. Now, we can't have a list without exercise. It increases our antioxidant production. It decreases the stress in our body, and it also increases our circulation. So the blood comes to where the oxidative stress is happening, the free radicals, and the blood and the lymphatic together carry them away to the liver to be broken down. Estrogen acts as a great antioxidant, but as we age, estrogen kind of plummets and we start not to see these kind of effects, and so the oxidative stress in our body increases. When we have lack of sleep, this impairs the repair and the regeneration of the cells in our body. And when that doesn't happen, then, of course, oxidative stress is increased. We definitely don't live in a bubble. So number 7 is the environment. We are exposed to stressors all the time, like the sun, the UV rays from the sun. Yes, I hope you're using that sunscreen, because sun damage does cause free radicals under the skin, and they do attack because they are active and they attack, and that's how you get skin cancers, melanomas, the squamous cell carcinomas, you name it, okay? And yes, I have this bronze glow. Yes, I am black, so I do have melanin, and melanin does help. It filters the UV rays, it keeps it from fully penetrating, but guess what? They do penetrate. So whether you're black, white, Asian, you name it, if you are human, you should be using sunscreen. And all other things that we are exposed to, other environmental toxins, they all contribute to the increase of oxidative stress in our bodies. So protect yourselves, ladies. Inflammation. And we hear about this all the time in the media. You know, well, inflammation this, inflammation that. Well, yeah, it's a real thing. And guess what? Inflammation increases oxidative stress, but they're interconnected. Because when you have inflammation, you get more oxidative stress. And when you have oxidative stress, you have free radicals. And what do free radicals do? They cause inflammation by the breakdown of barriers, breakdown of cells, cellular damage. So it's like this vicious cycle. So if you don't break that cycle, guess what? You're gonna keep going. And we don't want that to happen. Number 9, alcohol and smoking. They both lead to the production of oxidative reactive species. So when that increases in the body, we know that they react and damage other cells. This leads to more oxidative stress. So we want to stop that to prevent that from happening. Number 10, we cannot have a list without supplements. Now, if you're not going to be taking it, the best probably is dietary, but if you're not going to be able to have a wholesome diet, then supplementing is something to think about. You can supplement your vitamin A, vitamin C, vitamin E, you know, your B complex. You can eat increased berries, drink antioxidant teas to really help your body detox. And I used to never think that detoxifying was an actual real thing, but it actually is. Ever since I went to med school, I realized that it's not just a thing that people are talking about and just a fad, you know, or something just to follow. It is real. So, and especially as we get into our mid-30s and 40s as women, we want to still look good. So we want to decrease those things that cause damage. And a lot of these things are things that we can actually help, like preventing the sun damage, a better diet. If you're drinking alcohol, smoking, you can reduce those things. Not just for your health, your lungs and your heart. They will thank you for that, by the way. It's just the overall health. So thank you for watching. And if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And I'll see you in the